I've got a whole load of time stretching in front of me until 5th of October. So I thought what I'd do was do a tutorial on scripting. And yeah, that sounds pretty broad, but what I'm going to try and do is each tutorial is going to teach you a different aspect of scripting. I mean, I'm not really sure, I haven't really got much of a plan for this, but anyway, I'm going to begin with quests, because that's the one everybody wants. So you could create a new quest if you wanted, but I've already got a quest set up. It's called YouTube Dialogue, and I used this to give dialogue to the NPC Boris. But as you can see, you can also make an actual quest out of it. So you want to go to your quest name and actually give it a name. So I'm going to call it tutorial quest, and you see that will actually show up. Point of screen. That will actually show up in your game when you get the quest. So that's all okay. So we go to quest stages, and we're going to right click and press new, in which we'll type 10. So we'll go new 10 and do that. So 20, we'll do a 20th stage, and we'll right click here and press new. So I mean, this quest's going to be sickeningly easy, and will also have absolutely no story to it whatsoever. But the principle about this is to teach you to do it yourself, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to type in this results script box now is set objective displayed YouTube dialogue 10.1. You click compile results, and if there's no mistakes, it'll just sort of sit there like that. So what we've got is set objective displayed. What this does is displays the objectives, which at the moment there aren't any. Now this here is your quest ID. Here, YouTube dialogue, you can see it at the top here. 10 is stage 10, and 1, well, I don't know why that comes up, but I suppose it's like when you add an item and you have to specify a quantity. I don't know if it would work without the 1. See, it wouldn't. Missing parameter, yes to all, so you have to include that 1, it is important. You don't need that, but for 20, we're going to write set objective completed YouTube dialogue 10.1. So we can compile results that way. So you set objective completed, what that does is it will complete the objectives for stage 10. Now if this was a multi-stage quest, underneath we would put set objective displayed YouTube dialogue 21 to show stage 20, and then in stage 30 we would put set objective completed YouTube 20, but we're not doing that, we're just doing a simple 2-stage quest, and because of that you'll want to check this complete quest box. And under here you'll type reward XP and then any number you want, because what that does, it gives the player experience for completing the quest. So for this I've typed to reward XP 200, and that will give the player the experience. So now we go to quest objectives, and for some reason this is just horribly slow in my computer, I have no idea why. But index, you then type 10, and now display text is what's going to show up as your objective in your Pip-Boy. So I'm going to go to Megaton, the least creative quest in the world. We're going to leave this target ref blank for now and go into topics. Now this is how we're going to begin the quest. So I'm going to go for call that YouTube quest start. That's not important what you call it. You may want to review my dialogue tutorial because of the way that I'm doing this. And then new. It's being very slow today. I am downloading something, so that might have something to do with it. Go to Megaton. Now you can have him say whatever you like here. This is just what the character will say. So, will you run up to Megaton for me? I mean, this isn't important. Well, it is important, but you may want to just review. You may want to review my dialogue tutorial so you know exactly what's going on. And we're going to have this just to say once, so it'll only appear once. anything you need, you'll ask. And now this is the important bit. Result script is what's going to happen when he finishes saying this. So we'll type set stage YouTube dialog 10. And now what happens there is set stage means it will set quest stage 10. So it will go on to stage 10, which will run this script, which will show you that. So pretty much that's it for this section. So yeah, also I better remember to link it in, because that would be really annoying if I didn't do that. YouTube start quest. Okay. So now that's all linked up, you've got your things to do that. Okay. So now we need to go to the wasteland section of cell view. And wait. This is the fun part of the GECK. Yeah! Now we're going to find him. We're going to go to Megaton main gate. Because that's where Megaton is. Click yes to all if any box comes up. And wait patiently for it to load. There's Megaton. So, what we're going to do now is draw a trigger for the quest. I just want to make sure that I'm suitable. Okay, so you see this box here next to the nav mesh button with a T on it. You click that, then click and drag on the ground, and oh god, where's my trigger? I don't know where my trigger went, guys. Shit. Uh-oh. It doesn't appear to be one. I think I successfully deleted it because I made a terrible error by positioning. Alright. It's quite difficult because it keeps drawing on this here. So I'm going to draw my trigger somewhere else and then move it, which should be easier. So I'm going to click on the trigger box, click and drag, and nothing happens. Yep. Why does that keep coming up? Okay, so we're going to click here new, and we're going to name it something else. So we'll name it YouTube Trigger, or just YouTube Trig. This isn't important, so we delete that. And click none. Okay. Ah, there you go. Now the trigger decides it wants to appear. So now you can resize it by clicking around on these arrows. Here. I'm just trying to drag it out the ground at the moment. I think it doesn't really want to move. The GECK's being super fiddly today. God. It's better. Am I just making that taller, or am I actually dragging it out of the gobble of my neck? Seriously? I just can't click on anything. Whoa. Deputy Weld's head on the floor. So it's letting me stretch it out. But it just doesn't want to be moved today, does it? Jesus Christ. I may pause this until I've actually become able to move the damn thing. This is the worst trigger. Yeah! We're moving the trigger. So now you'll want to put that trigger wherever... Oh god, what did I click? Wherever you want it to be in the world. So I want it to be right in front of the Megaton gate. So I'm going to size it to a reasonable size. That seems reasonable. I'm just going to hit F and drop it onto the floor. In the most awkward place imaginable, so I'm going to move it a little bit more here and hit F. And drop it onto the floor. So there's our trigger. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me, aren't you? Right. The game hates me. So anyway, we're going to click this pencil at the top to open up the script editor. So we go script, new, and type in SCN, which means script name. I'm going to call it YouTube script. And so now we're going to enter a begin block, which tells the script when to start. Begin on trigger, enter player. So that means that the script will start when the trigger is entered by the player. Simple enough. But now what we want is, we don't want for this to just complete the quest when the player first arrives at Megaton. We want it so that it doesn't complete the quest until the player has started the quest. So we'll type if. So what that means is if. So if get stage YouTube dialog equals 10, set stage YouTube dialog 20, end if end. So what that asks is the script will check get stage, means it's checking what stage you're up to. So if you are up to stage 10 in the quest YouTube dialog, it will then set the stage 20. And this ends the if section. So if you're not up to stage 10, the script will jump to here and just finish. And then next time you play, if you are up to stage 10, it will trigger stage 20 and complete the quest. So you click save, and that's saved. Then you go back into your world, look at your ridiculous trigger that can't be clicked on for some reason. YouTube trig. So here we are, so we click persistent reference, which will come in useful later, and hit edit base. Script, we want to find YouTube script and apply it to it. Okay. Now go to YouTube dialog and go to quest objectives, and under target ref we're going to make a new one, and what that's going to do is add a targeter, a waypoint onto your map. So we'll go new, select reference in render window. Now the persistent reference allows it to be selected by, as a persistent reference by the trigger. So we click OK, and that should be that, really. Now it should guide you right into that. So we save our plugin, and the world's most basic quest is complete. Well, that's all very well and good, but you may be wondering what happens if you want to trigger your quest in a different way. What you could have done is drawn a trigger somewhere else and written a script that read like this. You have to always remember to give things unique names. Enter player. I've just been messaged on Facebook. Hey, the table's booked for tonight. And I forgot to pay. Oh god. Okay. Alright. End. Okay. So begin on trigger, enter player. Get stage. If the YouTube dialog quest is below 10, oh that's a mistake, it will set stage 10. So you could trigger YouTube dialog with a trigger, but that, anyway, I'll actually go through that in more detail at a different point, because I'm going to do lots of different stuff to do with quests. So now we're going to go into the world and see if it worked. Okay. Here's Boris. I'm just waiting for a frame rate.
Hello,
Go
my name's Boris. Please
anything you need. Will you run up to Megaton for me? I didn't voice it. And see, it's not coming up again because I checked to say once. And here's quest added, tutorial quest. I have to go now.
Bye.
Go to Megaton. See, and there's the waypoint pointing to the trigger.
Welcome to Megaton. Please stand clear of the
Quest
gate.
completed, tutorial quest. And I didn't earn any experience because I'm at my max level, so... Now you'll notice there was a
Thirsty
pause
partner.
between
Try
me actually doing it and
Moriarty's.
it coming up. That's
All
because
this
all quests have a
drinks in
default
my
processing
capital
delay of 5
wasteland.
seconds, which can be changed, and I'll show you how to do that as well. But that's not really significant. I mean, it's only significant if you're doing something like making a
Welcome
companion where you need it to happen
to
instantly.
Megaton.
So that's that for
Friendliest
now.
town
I'll
around.
go back into the GECK and do a few extra little things, and that's it. Okay, I'm back. So, what if we want to have multiple stages in our quest? Well, we'll do this. YouTube dialogue. Quest stages 10, 20. Let's add a new one. 30. Now we'll uncheck complete quest, put a new log entry into 30 and check complete quest. In this one, we're going to keep set objective displayed 10 in, but we're going to do set objective displayed YouTube quest 21. Ooh, I spelled objective wrong. And we'll get rid of that. I still did something wrong. I called it YouTube Quest. That's not the name. The name is YouTube Dialogue from my previous tutorial. So down here we'll go $300 this time. Okay, so we've got all these. That's all very well and good, but what do we do with them? We'll go to topics. And over here, we'll change that to 20. So what that's going to do is it's going to set this stage, which will complete 10, and do that. So we're going to need to go into quest objectives and create a new one, which will be 20. And now in its place, we're going to write go to Megaton, and in the place of go to Megaton, we're going to change it to talk to Boris. And we're going to change its target reference. And if you remember, we placed him in Springvale. So you just select that, and that's changed the target reference for that. It's very slow. And now for this, you go new. Megaton. Main gate. Oh, that's apparently not where it is. There it is, YouTube trig. So we've selected our trigger there this time. So now what we're going to do is go to the wasteland section. Go Springvale. Oh no, I am Sniper Shack. Click yes to all. and we're going to draw our trigger somewhere. Let's just hit OK on this and go to the trigger box. So we click and drag to draw our trigger, and then raise. It's a bit fiddly, as you saw before. There we go. And now we're going to need to give it a new ID. It has to be completely new. YouTube trigger 2 with no name. 31 script. Okay. So let's just click and drag that over the whole road. There's pretty much no getting out of that. So let's go into the script mode and call it YouTube script 2. And then we're going to do the same as we did last time. Then we're going to do if get stage YouTube dialog is below 10, it's going to set stage YouTube dialog 10, and then we're going to end the if block and then end the script. That doesn't need to be a persistent reference because there won't be any targets on it. And so we want to go to YouTube script 2, which has also reminded me we need to scroll down to scripts and find YouTube script, because we need to change that to 20 and that to 30. So that's pretty much that. That should run. It should run in the right order. So you'll enter that script and it will set stage 10, which tells you to talk to Boris. When you talk to Boris, you set stage 20, which tells you to go to Megaton. And when you go to Megaton, request completes. So yeah, that's it. I'll test it out in game, possibly. Alright, so I'm about to go through the trigger. There we go.
Hello, my name's Boris. Pleased to meet you.
Anything you need? Will you run to Megaton for me?
Oh.
And there it is, the target on Megaton. And when we go through the trigger,
Thirsty partner. Try
request
Moriarty's
completes.
coldest drinks in the capital.
And that's pretty much
wasteland.
it. There's other ways that you can start quests and so on, but I'm probably not going to go through them in this tutorial, but I'll probably do them in the future.
Welcome to
Yeah, so long.
Mega